Overeem versus BADR. In the mid-2000s, few heavyweights possessed a physique worthy of a bodybuilder, and Alistair Overeem was definitely one of them. More than that, his record spoke for itself. Dozens upon dozens of knockouts in the elite ranks of kickboxing and MMA. But one specific guy drove Overeem crazy and was the protagonist of a bloody rivalry between titans. The Moroccan BADR is known for his explosive temper and for making several arch-enemies during his career. His record wasn't far behind in terms of victories. This story began in 2008 at the defunct Japanese event Dynamite, where Overeem took the lead, landing 2 brutal knockdowns.
자, 하지만 역시 바다리는 카운터의 명수 아니겠습니까? 자, 왼손 뒤로 나옵니다. 자, 2샷 나오고 연속 다운.
But as the saying goes, what goes around comes around. Hari promised revenge, and in 2009 at the K1 Grand Prix, he returned the favor with interest.
First blood, it's BADR and ALISTAIR BUCHEHA. There's jab loaded. There we go. Checks the low kick, ALISTAIR. Scared to step in there. He's tagged it! He's tagged it! This choice is gone bananas! Get one more until it's over, until it's over! Here comes Hari! Here comes Hari! Goes to the body! Uppercut!
MARCIN Rosolski versus Fernando Rodriguez, an elite kickboxer who has knocked out several legends in the ring and boasts a peculiar appearance with a face covered in tattoos. The Polish fighter MARCIN Rosolski would be a terrifying nightmare for any opponent. During his run at KSW in 2017, his challenger was the equally intimidating Fernando Rodriguez, a Brazilian used to laying out titans in obscure Russian and Japanese promotions. The fight was set under MMA rules, and Rosolski could have been in trouble if the fight went to the ground. But Fernando never ran from his nature. It didn't even cross his mind. He went straight for the open striking exchange. A treacherous choice.
W oktagonie, pójdzie z nim na wymianę, będzie miotał te ciosy, najbliżej był z Grahamem, ale teraz poszedł Fernando! Rozalski! Marcin Rozalski!
REUG versus Buchecha. A monster of almost 265 pounds, a master in a native Senegalese martial art, back in 2021, Umar Kane, known as REUG, not only made Alan Ngannou look tiny during their stare-down, but he also sent him straight into retirement with a technical knockout in the very first minute of the fight.
He continues to pound away! Kalani, nowhere to go!
Takedowns and heavy ground and pound. This same strategy is how he demolished 6 other opponents in the ONE Championship heavyweight division. But without a doubt, one of the most memorable and difficult battles of his career happened in August 2023 against the Brazilian black belt Marcos Buchecha Almeida. Despite being a master of the gentle art, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Buchecha never avoided the stand-up fight, leading to insane moments of brutal open striking. Jerome versus SEMMY Schilt. In the world of kickboxing, the Frenchman Jerome was a true heavyweight nightmare for a long time. In addition to his powerful combinations, the guy almost always had the advantage in height and reach. But the old saying holds true. In the ocean, there's always a bigger fish. And in August 2009, the Dutch skyscraper SEMMY Schilt, considered by many to be the best kickboxer of all time, made feel what it's like to be at a disadvantage. In the first round, was not intimidated and pressed forward, throwing combinations with all his might. But the shock of reality came when the Dutch first knee landed flush, one of Schilt's house specialties. From then on, was stunned and began playing defense. In the next round, facing the Frenchman's high guard, Schilt started investing in low kicks, and it was instantly effective. Limping, with his leg destroyed, the Frenchman showed heart and wanted to continue, but wisely, his corner intervened, throwing in the towel. Now imagine two of the strongest and most intimidating men in the world going head-to-head in a boxing ring. That's exactly what happened in March 2022. On one side, Eddie Hall, a respected strongman athlete, voted the world's strongest man in 2017. On the other, THOR Bjornsson, a mountain of 6'9", also a decorated powerlifter and world record holder in the deadlift. Yes, the man is in the Guinness Book of World Records for lifting an incredible 1,105 pounds in 2020. Both had been trading trash talk for a long time, so there was nothing better or fairer than settling their differences in the ring and making a few $100,000 in the process. And for those who thought it would be a staged performance, they were wrong, because the blows landed hard and heavy. In rounds 1 and 2, despite having a shorter reach, Hall held the advantage, landing the cleaner shots and even scoring a knockdown. But THOR was not about to give up the fight so easily. In the third round, he came back with blood in his eyes and landed a straight right that nearly finished everything. From then on, Hall was reeling, and in the sixth round, another clean straight right earned THOR the well-deserved victory. Around 2020, a specimen emerged in the UFC, terrorizing the heavyweight division. Francis Ngannou, in addition to his monstrous physique, carried 2 bazookas in his fists, putting many elite fighters to sleep. Last year, after a fierce dispute with Dana White, he decided to leave the UFC, turning his attention to the lucrative world of boxing. But just a few months ago, a violent outcome may have shown that this wasn't his best choice. In March 2024, already coming off a loss to Tyson Fury, he faced his second professional challenge. His opponent was Anthony Joshua, a young titan who already had a relevant record in the noble art. And on that night, he made Francis taste the bitter sting of defeat again, but this time via a brutal knockout that left him convulsing on the canvas.
He's hurt. Let's see if AJ jumps right on him. These forms
sense of driving through, not just punching, but driving through with the shot.
Yeah, but it all stems with
And he's got a knockdown here in round one. Hard fight. He's up. Joshua kicked champion. What a shot! And it got him.
That's the most clinical punch you will ever see in your life. But he just proved once. Walked over, cracked. That's the most clinical punch you will ever see in your life.
With it. Tonight has redressed the balance. Yeah, great to see that.
Japanese events occasionally gift us with those good old freak shows. Basically, there's no anti-doping there, so the guys are fighting on the juice. In 2021, two veterans starred in an explosive duel, Bobby Olenu and Katsuya Kitamura. The Japanese fighter basically only tried to wrestle, while Olenu, who was a striker, did a good job defending the takedowns. After the first round, Kitamura was already exhausted and became an easy target for the Nigerian.